sail away, sail away, sail away. Flagship Shootout. And today we will have a look at 3 flagship pens. We have the Mont Blanc Souverain, no! The Mont Blanc Meisterstück 149, the Pelikan Souverain M1000, and the Sailor King of Pens. 3 big pens, 3 oversized pens, 3 flagships. These are the top of the line pens for these 3 brands. Let's have a look at them. I happen to have the 149 in hand. It's a cigar shaped model. It's made of precious resin, which is plastic basically. And then we have a nice nib, which in this case is 18K. This would be a double broad nib. It required work to make it right properly, but now that it does, I think it's a great pen. It's the gusher of a pen now. Piston filler, so holds a decent bit of ink, has a nice ink window, and I just love the shape of the pen. Personally, if you would ask my opinion, which you don't, but if you do, I prefer this pen. Pelikan M1000, I'll just forget Souverain for now. It's another big pen. This is not, I'm just going to post the 149 to show you the difference, whereas the 149 is a bit short and stubby. I think the Pelikan is a bit longer. The 149 has a bit of a stubby look because it's very cigar shaped. The 1000 is a bit more elongated and not so fat. I don't know if what I said makes a lot of sense, but you may be able to see it if I hold them up like this. Okay, this is another 18K nib. This is also a double broad. Let me adjust my camera a bit there. There we go. M1000 nib, and this is a really big nib. It's not that there's anything particularly small about the 149 nib. That's definitely a big one too. And both have two-tone nibs. Now, 18 karat is pretty much as high gold content as nibs go, but Sailor did something else because they made a 21K nib. You get the same on the 1911. No, I'm not going to post that one. This is another very nice cigar-shaped pen. So in that regard, it actually resembles the 149 a lot. I think you can definitely see the commonality in shape there, which even makes me wonder if... No, you cannot cross-fit the caps. Not that it really makes sense, I was just curious. And this pen is made of ebonite, whereas this is resin, and this is precious resin. Ebonite, different material, very smooth, very nice to the touch. And here you have a large 21K gold nib, and this would be a medium. All of these pens really have the strong points. All of them are expensive. They're flagship pens, that is to be expected. All of them have nice nibs. This one has a cartridge converter filling system. The other two are piston fillers. I think the best thing I can do is show you how they write. That's what I'm going to do next. I hope this was useful, and I'll gladly see you later. Bye-bye. Alright, so here we go with 3 flagship pens. This paper is Oxford, which I like a lot. Let's have a look at the Sailor. I'm just going to write down Cop King of Pens, and this is a medium nib. Very nice, smooth writing performance. You feel a little bit of feedback as you write, but that's the type of writing that lets, or the type of feedback that lets you know you're actually writing with a fountain pen, which I enjoy a lot. Wetness, this pen is definitely very wet. Very good flow, very pleasant. When it comes to line variation, there's actually quite some, as you can see here. Let's do a little bit of writing. As you can see, you can definitely squeeze out quite a bit of line variation, so I very much enjoy that. The ink, by the way, here is Diamine Ancient Copper, which is a very nice ink. Okay, here we have the Mont Blanc. I'm just going to write down MB 149, the Souverain. No, not the Souverain, I keep saying that. The Meisterstück. This is a double broad nib. Same ink. Nice, smooth writing performance. Brown Fox. And this is a very smooth writing performance and quite wet. But I had to make this nib a little wetter. So it's not what it wrote, what it used to write like when I got it. Bear in mind I got it pre-owned, and now it's very, very wet. Line variation, definitely some to be had, so a bit of a railroad there. As you can see, the feed relatively quickly gives out when you try to flex it. Okay, then the Pelikan M1000, one of my favorite pens of all time. And this is also a double broad nib. I'm going to move a little bit into the light, show you a comparison of the writing samples in a sec. I very, very much love this nib, and I think that of the three here, this one is the smoothest. It's definitely also a wet writer, and as you can see with this one too, you can squeeze out some line variation. And it runs a little dry there. It doesn't really like flexing so well. No, it doesn't want to do that today. There we go. Let's try that once more. There we go. Alright, so three quite different pens, but three flagships. My personal favorite is the Pelikan M1000. I really enjoy that pen. I think it's a really nice writer. Very smooth nib. Very nice. You notice the difference in wetness as reflected by the darkness of the ink. The 149 makes the ink look very dark, very wet. Pelikan is just a little bit drier, and the Sailor is the much finer nib, so it's not really a fair comparison, whereas these two are double broads. Three expensive pens, but three pens that are very interesting to use, and that I very much enjoy, all three of them. So, I hope this was useful, and I'll gladly see you later. Bye bye.